News never stops, and neither do we. Powered by AI, yet guided by human expertise, this is Neural Newscast.
Live from the Neural Newscast Global Information Center, I'm Andrew Lindbeck. Here's what's making news. We begin with U.S. politics.
You are listening to NNC, Neural Newscast. All the day's news, synthesized and verified. Visit our archive for past episodes at neuralnewscast.com.
Cassandra Joyce is here with the latest. Courtroom developments and policy shifts ahead.
AP reports former President Donald Trump has filed a formal appeal seeking to overturn his New York hush money conviction. In a state appeals filing, his attorneys argue the verdict was marred by legal errors and prejudicial rulings. Prosecutors say the jury properly found he falsified 34 business records to conceal a payment during the campaign. Legal analysts, cited by Reuters, say the appellate process is likely to be lengthy and will focus on how state law was applied alongside election-related considerations. This is Cassandra Joyce for Neural Newscast. BBC News reports the government in England is advancing renters' reforms that would phase out Section 21 no-fault evictions, strengthen notice requirements, and create a landlord redress scheme. Ministers say the reforms are meant to boost stability and fairness for millions of private renters. Landlord groups warn tighter rules could shrink supply and push up rents. Tenant advocates support stronger protections but urge faster court reforms to prevent backlogs. Lawmakers continue to negotiate timelines and enforcement. This is Monica Kellen for Neural Newscast.
Now let's share the latest from abroad. The U.S. National Hurricane Center says Hurricane Melissa has strengthened to Category 5 and is moving toward Jamaica, with officials ordering evacuations in vulnerable areas, according to AP. Here's what Samuel Green found.
Forecasters at the National Hurricane Center report sustained winds around 175 miles per hour as Melissa crawls toward Jamaica, raising the risk of life-threatening storm surge, flooding, and landslides. AP reports Jamaica and Cuba have announced evacuations from coastal and low-lying areas, curtailed some airport operations, and opened shelters. Emergency agencies warn residents to heed orders and prepare for prolonged power outages and dangerous travel conditions. This is Samuel Green for Neural Newscast.
Let's check in on the economic outlook. Reuters reports, Amazon says it will cut about 14,000 corporate jobs as it reorganizes around artificial intelligence and streamlines operations. Turning to Ethan Wells for details.
Amazon says artificial intelligence tools will streamline workflows and reduce overlapping roles as part of a broader efficiency push, according to a company statement. Reuters reports affected teams include retail, devices, and corporate support. The company says impacted employees will receive severance and placement assistance while hiring continues in growth areas such as AI, cloud, and logistics. Analysts tell Reuters the cuts underscore how big tech is reallocating headcount toward AI initiatives. This is Ethan Wells for Neural Newscast.
Reuters reports former trader Tom Hayes has sued UBS in London, alleging the bank made him a hand-picked scapegoat in the Libor scandal. Court filings show he is seeking damages for lost earnings, reputational harm, and legal costs. Hayes previously led yen Libor trading at UBS and Citigroup. His criminal conviction was later quashed on appeal, and prosecutors dropped plans for a retrial. The case renews debate over banks' roles in benchmark manipulation and potential liability to former employees. This is Cassandra Joyce for Neural Newscast.
Tech stories shaping our future. BBC News reports care robots are moving into some UK homes and trials to assist with cleaning, guided exercise, and basic health monitoring, as councils and health services test tools to support elder care. Stories from the frontiers of knowledge. AP reports, a new peer-reviewed study links Earth's boring billion to shifts in coastlines and ocean chemistry that researchers say set conditions that later enabled complex life. Let's turn to health news. AP reports a national survey finds the U.S. adult obesity rate has dipped as use of GLP-1 weight loss drugs expands. Let's hear from Laura Navarro.
Clinicians tell AP they're seeing small but meaningful improvements for patients using GLP-1 medicines, better blood sugar control, fewer joint aches, and more energy for daily routines. Doctors caution these drugs work best alongside nutrition, sleep, and movement. Access remains uneven because of cost and insurance hurdles, public health officials say. The goal, they add, is to pair medication with counseling so treatment meets people where they are. This is Laura Navarro for Neural Newscast.
One more legal headline before we go. AP reports federal prosecutors in Minnesota have charged a TikTok user with making a threat against former Florida Attorney General Pam Bondi, according to a court filing. Officials say the case centers on a social media post that investigators deemed a credible threat. From breaking news to market insights, that's your Neural Newscast update. Keep the conversation going at neuralnewscast.com and follow us for daily updates. I'm Andrew Lindbeck. We'll see you next time.
That's it for today's episode of Neural Newscast, where AI meets accountability. Catch up on past episodes at neuralnewscast.com. And don't forget to follow or subscribe on your favorite podcast app. At Neural Newscast, we mix real voices with AI-generated ones to bring you fast, high-quality news. Every story is created with AI but reviewed by humans to keep things accurate and fair. While we do our best to prevent mistakes, AI isn't perfect, so double-check key facts with trusted sources. Want to know more about our AI process? Head to nnewscast.com.